I am going to talk about some Photoshop tools. These tools are very useful when we edit or create images. They help you choose colors, correct mix case, and also paint or draw. First, the airdropper tool. This tool takes a color from any part of the pictures. For example, if you want the same blue from a logo, you just click with the airdropper and you get it. This is important to keep the same colors in a project. Second, the color sampler tool. It not only picks colors but also shows the exact values of the colors like RGB, OMC, GK. This is very helpful when we want precision for bracketing or from web design. Now let's talk about the retouching tools. The spot healing brush removes small problems in a photo, like those pimples or scratches. The healing brush lets use repair areas more careful behind. The patch tool is very strong. The bigger corrections, like fixing a broken part of the old picture, and the red A tool is very simple important because it removes the red edge effect from portraits. Finally, we have the paintings or drawings tools. The brush tools is very flexible. We can change size, hardness, opacity, and also use special tips. The pencil tools is more simple but very precise, and people use it a lot for pencil art the outlines. The mixer brush is creative because it mixes colors like real paint. It feels like paintings on a canvas. This is my name. No, my name is Hugo. Here, my ID. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Regina Arredondo Carranza, and it is video I'm going to explaining for very useful tools for imaging edit. For example, plating with brushes, the clone stamp in Photopea, the clone stamp in Photoshop, anti-clipping smack. All of these functions help use scenes and transform images in a creative professional way. Let's start with plating with brush in program like Photoshop or Photopea. Brushes are like the basic tool for drawing or plating directly or the screen. The interesting thing is not use a simple brush. You can change the size, it hardness or capacity, and planting flow. This means in kind creative and think for very strong, solid stock to very soft, transparent brush stock. There are also brushes in different shapes, such as lighting, stars, smoke, or even textures like watercolor or crayon. This opens the possibility of creating complete digital illustrators, but out of making small and such citing skin portrait, writing the sounds or breathing, setting the lights. In short, it's very versatile tool, both artist and practical. The second tool is clone step in Photopea. The clone step in like Kint or copy and paste, but with a float it works like this. I'll you mark reference point in the image, and then when you have hover on the location, that content is copied over the new era. What is it for? For example, if a photo is stained on the wall on person, they do want a upper with the clone stamp. You can cover type copying another smile art. It can also be using creativity such as duplicating flowers in a garden, making more clones in the sky, or filling the gap in a texture. The compact important thing is careful the result looks completely natural. Um, Third, we have the clone stamp in Photoshop in basically the same style, but with more advanced options on a demand different it's in Photoshop. You can choose where the clone for a single layer or multiple layers at the end, which give you more control in the complex projects. um, it also allows you to change the blending mode, for example, LinkedIn or darken, so that copy blended better with the backgrounds colors. It is very useful in professional retouching, especially in important or product photography, where it is important to wear everything who's right. um,